Hello everyone and welcome to another video with Naturally Crafty. Today we're going to be making these beautiful Christmas angels. They're very simple to make using things that you've probably got to hand around the house, except for perhaps the wooden balls that you may need to go and buy, and these are available from most craft stores. So let's get started. For this we're going to need a sheet of A4 paper. You could also use perhaps paper from magazines if you wish, if you want a bit more colour in them also. Some scissors, a pencil, paintbrush, a needle, some glue, some thread. Again, you can just use anything that you have hanging around, and as mentioned before, some wooden balls for the head. For the glue, I'm going to be using my homemade eco-friendly craft glue, and if you'd also like to use this and you want to know how to make it, please check out the video that I've already made on this. I'll be putting a link in the description for this video. Okay, oh, and I forgot to mention, we also need something to act as a template to draw a semicircle. I'm using an old CD. You could use a saucer, a plate, cup, something like that. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to take our sheet of A4 paper and we're going to fold it into four first of all. Okay, then we open it out and we're going to cut along one of the fold lines. Now we take this piece and we put the two ends together, but without making a crease in the bottom. Just hold it very loosely at the top, like this, with your thumb in the middle. And we're going to cut a curvy shape from here to here on each side, and this will form the angel's dress. So turn it over for the other side. And then open it out and just check if you've got any little sort of spiky angles, just cut them so they're a little bit more round. There we go, just trim it off like that, and you should be left with something like that. Okay, we're going to put that to one side, and now we're going to make her wings. So we take the remaining piece of paper, our whatever we're using to make our semicircle template, pop that on there. And then we're going to cut out the semicircle. Okay, so there we have it, and then we're going to take the semicircle, pop the two corners together, and again just holding the corner as before, we're now going to cut a curvy shape from the corner here in that direction, like this. Okay, and now we're left with this shape for the wings. We're then going to take our wings and place them on the centre of the top of the dress, like that, and just stick that down. So just taking some glue. If you don't want to make the glue or don't have time, you could also use obviously some double-sided sticky tape or sellotape or something like that. This glue works remarkably well and is again very, very easy to make. Okay, whoops, there we go. So I'm just going to leave that to dry for a couple of seconds, and while that's drying we're going to make the hanger. So now choose some thread, and we're going to cut a length of about that much. Doesn't have to be precise at all. And take the two ends, notch them together, and then place the knotted end on the centre of your wings and dress. Okay, and we're just going to stick that down. I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue behind that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to now place a little bit of glue on the top, because what we're going to do now is bring the other end of the dress to meet the top and stick that together. So we're taking this end, bringing it up to meet the top here, and just let that, hold that until it sticks. Okay. Now I'm going to set that aside while we make the collars. You'll notice perhaps that the angel has two collars, a decorative one and then a plain one on the top. So to make, we're going to make the little plain one first, and for that we're going to draw a little circle. I'm going to use a cotton reel as template just to make a circle. And then we cut that out. Okay, now we're going to fold this circle in half, crease along the folded part, and then we're going to take our needle and we're going to make a hole in the middle of the circle, like this. Okay, so that's that. And now we're going to make the decorative collar, and for that we take our sheet of paper and we cut a square from the corner. It doesn't have to be precise at all, it's probably about a third of the width of the paper. A square like this, and this we fold into four. I'll fold it twice, in half this way, then in half this way. And then we hold it from the corner where the folds are, so we've got the loose ends on the opposite corner. We're going to cut a shape to form the collar. Now you can experiment with this, you can cut anything from a really big sort of curvy shape, pointy shapes. You notice this angel has a pointy collar, this one has quite a sort of curvy collar, this one has a smaller collar, so you can really play around with the different shapes. It's really good fun. So I'm going to cut a sort of curvy shape with a spike. There we go, and you just cut all the way around from one side to the other, making it up as you go along. Open out that shape, and then taking your needle you're going to pierce a hole in the middle again, like that. Okay, we can choose when we put this on to use it this way round or this way around. I'm going to use mine that way, I think. So now it's time to put her together. So we take the angel, hold it by the loop, take the needle, thread it through. Oops, there we go. We're going to pop the decorative collar on first. Okay. And we'll place it with the fold over the wings like that. Then we pop the top collar on the circle, again with the fold over the fold like this, and then it's time for the head. And I have an assortment of sizes here of these wooden beads with the holes in. I'm going to use a large one, it's easier to see on camera. Pop the head on like this, and there you have her complete with hanging. Now there are lots of variations you can do on these. You can, as I said before, you could use magazine pages so you've got colour in them. You could decorate the dress. You can add, as I have on this one, some little details to the face. You could add a halo with perhaps some gold thread like this. Just whatever you wish. For me personally, I like to keep them really simple, and quite often I've decorated the Christmas tree with just these and white fairy lights. It looks so beautiful. And they just sort of float around and they're lovely. It's also a lovely activity to do with family or friends. You know, you get the mulled wine and the Christmas music playing, and it's just a lovely relaxing craft. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do like and subscribe. It costs nothing and it makes a huge difference. See you on the next video. Bye.